I'm back. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. WhymsicalWyvern here. I stream on Twitch weeknights. Getting my stuff out. All right. Terrybot is here. Rip boiling water. You'll be missed. That's the same as yesterday, you cheaty, cheaty, cheaty Terrybot. Anyway, welcome, welcome. I moved my VODs over to YouTube, so whichever place you find it, you're welcome to join along live or later. And I make everything into playlists. Today, I'm going to finish Cooking Trip. I only have one chapter left, and then I'm probably going to switch to something else and just do more of a just chatting type style stream and probably end off a bit early because I wanted to finish the game. I debated. I can't not do the last chapter. That feels weird, but it's just... I don't have that much time left in this game. So... I don't know why I keep looking to the side. That's a little weird. Hopefully that fixes it. Anyway. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Here I go. And then tomorrow is reaction day. Yeah, I've got gold on everything else. And there's really not a whole lot else to do. Let's go. Oh, it's always challenging to get in the vibe after the fact. Yes, you have to do the last chapter to get the last thing to complete. I bought everything, apparently. Well, let's see what my goal is. That's the problem with doing this a week apart. Do not miss a single guest and earn 9,000 coins. Well, I might have to do this a few times anyway. Alright, so let's grab that and let's grab and we'll do that and that. Alright, and that. That. Lasagna, that green. That. Okay. I'm gonna let you. Dot. Alright, and then we're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go here, and we're gonna make everybody happy. Alright, and then we're gonna pop that over to you. I already tried. Why don't you take your picture? Dot. dot, dot. So I need to order if I'm going to do it that way. There, 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 there. And then we have a red screen. And for some reason, because I don't know. I already tried to take your picture, dude. 69 more guests. Kenny, finally. Finally? What do you mean, finally? I am trying to finish this silly game. Finally late by 8 minutes. Okay. Congratulations. Not me, you. Yeah, I'm usually actually at the computer before 6 o'clock. Something happens every day. I don't know what to tell you. Except for Monday, I was on Discord chatting with somebody when I realized what time it was, and they didn't. And that was my fault. And I was like, oh crap, I'm late. Bye. I've been wretched about being on time lately. It's abysmal to me. I am sorry. That sauce isn't with any of them. Yes, it was. Crap. Be happy! That. Come on, pick it up. What is wrong with you, lady? And then go here, and then do. I don't know how I missed him, but obviously I did. So here and here, go away. I don't want you anymore. And here. Ding! Not me, you. Gosh, lady, you're so addicted to Discord. You never chat with me like that. Oh, how dare you. I absolutely do. But actually, it was about another channel. I I was trying to work something out, and I might end up bothering you yet. You might regret saying that because the other individual is busy, and I wanted feedback. I just didn't think it would be up your alley, so... 1, 2, 3. I try not to abuse you guys too bad. Dot, 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 dot. Oh no, I'm gonna lose this person. Come on. Never chat with you. You booger. Alright, let's see. I don't want you. There we go. Alright, so dot, 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 dot. Alright. But Whimsy, I like abuse. I have ring and certificate to prove it. Oh, yes, so bad. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No, 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 no. Don't go there. I'm not gonna get you in trouble, dude. That's so not cool. Oh my gosh. No, 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 no. Ah. Ah. I thought I served a life sentence line was bad enough. Oh my gosh. You got me beat. Very confused about why they all want that like that. Also, your battery always dying for lurks. Not always. I have a really old phone in very bad shape. I always take care of everybody else first, okay? Right or wrong, I'm guilty. Alright. Red, red, and yellow, yellow, and uh-oh. Oh no, can I make you dance? Be happy! Don't worry, be happy! What are you using, an iPhone? I'm using an iPhone from like 2020, maybe earlier. So, the economy model. I'm not looking, I'm just, you know, I like the SE. I like that I can use my thumb. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I got it in 2020. Just saying. Here and here. And then we gotta take you here. And yes, I checked, okay? How can you tell? I don't think the rig was that good. bust my chops. I'm economical. I don't waste stuff. That's attractive. That's a good thing. Like, once I buy tech, I make it last forever. My first flip phone, you wouldn't even believe how long I kept that thing going. It was over 10 years. Come on, Whimsy, join the Brotherhood using Samsung. Everybody I know with the Androids, they end up replacing their phones constantly. I prefer to have a phone that I can keep for 5 to 10 years and have it work. Because I don't like replacing stuff, okay? That. So let's see. And you're already unhappy? What is wrong with you? You're a bad customer. And then we want a strawberry ice cream. We want you. So, boom, boom, ah! And you, and you, and boom, 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 boom. Well, I have this phone for a bit now, nothing wrong with it. No cracks, no battery issue, no charging port issue, nothing. We wasted money buying an Apple product. I did not. I way got my money out of this thing so far. But I save up and I get it for cash when I can get a deal. And then I use it and abuse it until it's not even worth money for the parts. Hey, baby doll. He's abusing me for not using Samsung.
I'm sorry, but at least in Florida, everyone here, I've had friends whose phones have exploded. I've never seen it, but they'll talk about how they
actually happened to one of your cousins.
How they went to go use their Samsung phone, and it exploded. It does not do well in Florida.
I forgot about that. That's true.
But they kept exploding, and I remember that was part of what put Mom off as well. Is just
nah, I didn't care about the exploding.
It wasn't usable after it exploded.
No. I just knew I could take
a waste of money.
Care of it better. I wasn't super worried about that aspect, honey.
Sounds like a Florida curse. Maybe they don't like the humidity down here.
You know, that could be part of it. I know what my phone was beautiful until I threw it against the cement one too many times. Apparently, they don't like that. I don't think that was an Apple problem.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't just throw it. You threw it like halfway across the area you threw it to because you had
You weren't there.
No.
You're making tails.
I remember when you threw it across the parking lot at my school. It was fine after that.
Okay, I did do that. I forgot about that. It wasn't on purpose.
It wasn't.
Like flew out of my hand. It didn't want to be there.
It did not want to be there, and it was fine afterward, and it still worked.
It was like school's out forever.
That was so funny. I was so worried about Mom's phone too.
Yeah, the only problem I had was when I did not realize that my case had broken and I dropped it. I count on that case. I'm guilty.
You know, I'm still shocked it survived.
I do have a lot of humidity, and I survived a 2-story fall because I missed pocket. And it survived a 2-story fall because I missed the pocket. I don't even use the case. Oh my gosh, that is impressive. I will give you that. That is impressive. I have not done a 2-story fall. Not trying to figure that out either. I'd rather not. I made it. I didn't put it on.
I mean, I think once you drop it from 2 stories, it's actually also impressive to have found it.
No, I'm just saying, I think it was impressive that his phone lived.
No, I know, but it's not just impressive that it lived. It's impressive he was able to find it, because depending on where it falls, if it's 2 stories up, that's a long way.
Yeah. Maybe I hope it hit grass and not cement. Here I am worried about his phone. What am I going to do about his phone? There's nothing wrong with that. You can still kind of see through the screen.
I cannot read on your phone anymore.
Read it fine. Alright. It's just like playing when you were little. You're fine. I'm not trying to kick you out. I wasn't being mean. Oh my gosh, child.
Nice.
Ooh, are you gonna get me
left.
coffee?
Do you want to drink that last glass of milk? What alcohol do you want?
You just surprised me, baby doll.
Kitty.
Not wine. If you're putting it in coffee, not wine.
Kitty, what alcohol should I put in Mom's coffee?
You're asking chat?
I thought it'd be funny.
Oh
Your options are orange, or cinnamon, or vodka.
Or whiskey.
I don't think I have whiskey. Really? I'm not confident in pouring the whiskey.
Then don't. I don't want it wasted.
Yeah.
But you did it. This is phew. I haven't run like that that in a long time. Those were some stressful days. It's just a phone. Why would anybody worry about whiskey? Honey. There's a square bottle on the back. You're broken up, dude.
It's very heavy if it's a new bottle.
It's not new. It's very old.
I mean,
I haven't run like that in a long time. Those were some stressful days. But you did it. This is incredible. It's like 4 years old. But you did it. This is incredible. I've never had workers like you before. It's not like it goes bad. We've learned a lot in this time. It was a great honor for us to work with such a famous chef as you. Soon we'll open our own restaurant, and we want you to be among our first customers. Certainly, that would be a great honor. And now allow me to share with you my most important recipe. My super secret Alonzo pepperoni pizza. I've had lots of students, but you're the only ones worthy of it. And my final advice, never limit yourself when cooking. Experiment. Listen to your heart. It will tell you something completely new and amazing, even in the most ordinary dishes. Well, that's how I cook. I listen to my heart. Whiskey lady, it's a Wednesday. And you're going to take a drink? I'm proud. It'll be in coffee. It won't be like a lot. It'll be like the spoon you stir with, enough to go in that spoon. Mary and John have returned from their long journey. They've learned a lot, and they've found out many secrets of culinary mastery. Their dream has come true, and they've opened their restaurant and invited Leon Schrader, Master Nishikawa, and Alonzo Allegra as guests of honor. Although, depending on how she pours, I guess it could be more. The restaurant, I guess I'll find out. I just thought of that. That was maybe a bad decision. That restaurant was amazing and unique in its own way. The range of dishes astounded the imagination. The restaurant critics gave them the highest possible marks and wrote glowing reviews. But all the dishes, one was the most amazing. A personal invention by John and Mary, a dish that combines all the very best there is in the three cuisines and is made with the wisdom of the three masters they studied under. By putting in all their soul, along with... She's gonna pour it like she's pouring milk, a full glass. There's not enough left in that bottle for that. I very carefully chose which bottle I told her to go for. A dish that combines all the very... I'm not stupid, Kitty. A dish that combines all the very best that there is in the three cuisines and is made with the wisdom of the three masters they studied under. By putting in all their soul, along with John's precision and Mary's explosive energy, they christened it Dance of Sea and Land. So dumb. This dish became famous, and the teachers welcomed them as their own. But that isn't the end of the story. The world of cooking is great and varied. This was the first step in their cooking trip. Oh, wow, honey.
It's not. I'm just having trouble.
I can tell. Wow, thank you. Okay, let me judge
the last of the square bottle.
That's okay. I was very careful where I told you to look.
No, because that was just not much. There just wasn't much left.
That's my point. Very
She's
nice.
gonna pour it like she's pouring milk. No. I do not do that.
That's good.
My ankle started twisting under me as I was bringing that to you.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm very, sorry.
Alright, I don't actually want to play more. But I do want to do... No. It won't let me? Oh gosh, this is so dumb. Is it going to make me replay the whole stupid level? Alright, apple. It looks like a waffle, but I think it's supposed to be a burger. What do you think?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a steak or burger.
Does it look like a waffle? I think it looks like a waffle. That's a little weird.
It's a little red to be a waffle. Well,
Maybe.
it could be one of your beet waffles, but I don't think video games usually
Oh
put
gosh,
beets
I
in their
haven't made
waffles.
those in a while.
I'm pretty sure most video games don't have beets in their waffles. Maybe they should, but I don't think they do.
She took one sip and ready to leave game and get rowdy. Oh yeah, that sounds good. Let's get rowdy.
You know how mom's gonna get rowdy after she leaves the game? She's gonna go to her bed. She's gonna go. Except she doesn't really snore, unless she really snores. If you're having asthma issues, then you snore. But that's because you can't breathe, not because you snore, Mom.
I like that you're making sure to be so accurate there, my love. I don't think they need to worry about what it's like to sleep with me, but thank you very much. That's a little odd to share.
Some people don't like...
Alright, so what I wanted to do, because a real completionist, 500%ed everything. I'm done. There's nothing left to do.
Well, Kenny, is that how you like to get rowdy? Is you go to sleep?
That's how wise people get rowdy.
I think that's how old people get rowdy.
Ah!
Because you're all exhausted from working hard.
Oh, I don't have one achievement.
How? How does Mom not have an achievement? Oh, you haven't switched it on 100 times.
I had to do 10,000 times? No.
Didn't say 10,000. Did it?
This is 10,000.
You already did it.
$250.
The one you're missing, the silver one, is the gramophone. You just have to turn it on 100 times. I don't know how many times you've done it though. I'm gonna live with incomplete
an imperfect game. I might have to slip on here later. One must know what causes snoring to not mind it.
I mean, it's more bothersome if you know what it is, if it's someone who doesn't snore, in my opinion, because then you start worrying about the person snoring. Unless it gets really obnoxious.
It's just... I mean, if I have allergies and asthma, I have allergies and asthma. That's like, it happens.
I don't like it when I wake up.
You know who the worst snorer, just gotta open their airway. You know who the worst snorer I've ever heard in my life was?
Who?
Great grandma, remember?
Oh yeah!
Oh my gosh. We never understood. She's this little petite, sweet lady.
She's smaller
she's
than
passed
me.
now. And she could snore loud enough to take out... If you put her in an apartment building, they would have all heard her. I don't know what was up, and she swore to the day she died she'd never snored once. Oh my gosh. But thank goodness your great-grandpa, when he was still alive, he slept really deep, so it never bothered him. They were both like, what are you talking about? We're all just like, none of us can sleep when we visit you. Oh my gosh.
And if she took a nap during a meal, everybody knew.
Oh, yeah. There was no secrets. Bro was blessed with deep sleep. Well, Bro was,
deaf as well, wasn't he?
huh?
Wasn't he deaf as well?
No.
No? I'm thinking of someone else.
He survived some stuff. And
I was thinking of
the other
a
grandpa
different
was
grandpa.
deaf. The other grandpa would take out his hearing aids. And that's how he handled your other great grandma. But that was a problem the day she broke her hip in the middle of the night. He couldn't hear her. He felt so bad. He was so devastated. Because it was her idea. Honey, just take out your ear. Because she had COPD, so she wasn't normally that loud, but sometimes she was. Oh. She's like, you didn't notice I never came back to bed? And he goes, I just figured you couldn't sleep. Why is she laughing at that? It was hilarious. You just had to know. No, my great grandpa, okay, he survived some stuff with him. And
I'm sorry.
In order to sleep, he could sleep through literally anything. Except anything that would cause him to get that knife out from under his pillow.
Yeah. I get very confused because I was very young when a lot of them passed away, so I
you never knew that great grandpa.
Yeah. I was mixing him up with
I know.
Who she remarried.
I know. Well, it's really hard without names, so let's stop this conversation.
Yeah. Well, also I don't remember. Which makes me probably a bad. Brad.
I love you.
But no, our family has a great motto: be happy.
Be happy.
And laugh.
Be happy and laugh lots. Life is worth living and laughing. But not in a cutesy painted on a wall weird cursive way.
No, it's like 20 years
More
ago.
like a Happy the Flying Cat way.
You broke your arm falling down the stairs and it wasn't funny then, but now it's hilarious.
Do you remember the look on your face? Yeah. Oh, gosh. Alright, I have to switch this to something else. Yeah.
Do you need help?
That's the way to live, man. Yep. Do I need help? I have a special... Hold on. Where, look at this. Look at this. Look what your sister did. It didn't work. There it went.
Sometimes you need to click it.
Okay. So then I can go on here. And I can kill it. Without that being up there. The problem is when I go back on. This is where it gets scary. So I think I need to switch accounts for this. Then I love how I say switch and it gives me. She's doing it all on her own. I know. I've been learning. Man, I almost want to go just buy something with like the money I put on his account, but that would be rude.
Why?
It's my money.
In the middle of the street?
In the middle of the stream, it'd be like an adventure, but then I
downloaded an update in the middle of the stream.
I know.
So many updates.
I know.
Fiber optic is amazing, but our poor computer, I thought it was gonna die.
I thought it wasn't coming back from black. I thought you faded to black and that was it.
No, that was me turning off the game. Well, kind of.
No, I understand. I thought that was it.
No, we did it.
All right, let's see. Let's see if we got this working. This will be an adventure.
Kenny, I'm doing something, and I'm a bit worried.
Uh-oh.
Because I just realized I've made sure it has to sit on the...
Uh-oh. Alright, hold on. Where'd it go? I got too much crap on here. I'm not finding... There's Steam.
Currently, Peak is under Phasma on mine.
did it! Alright. They had me working on a cat, remember?
Yes.
She's doing it all in a row. I did. I could switch to something totally different, honestly, but I just tried to do something I could quickly switch to.
You gotta change the stream category.
I will. I was making sure before I left it here. Wow, we just having all kinds of fun. Where'd I put it? Whoop, there we go.
Cheer for her, Kenny. Cheer for her.
I always change it when I can. Ta-da! Stream info updated successfully. Are you okay with that now, honey? Boo! I mean, yay, you did it. Well, I'll do something different if you want. And then I can change the stream title again. And really make Twitch unhappy. That'll be fun.
It's happier if you change it, though. It gets really angry if you're in the wrong category. I don't know why.
But it's not a category. And besides, I do change it every single time, except for one time when nothing would update.
But I know. It's just hard to
Little
remember.
lecturing creature.
Not lecturing. I've done the same thing. I forget.
But I didn't forget. I was literally in the middle of saying I'll change it, but let's see first if you want this. Am I streaming to you or Kenny? Girl. Alright, I just feel bad that I left her with only one fist. I have to fix that. That's just bugging me. I feel bad. Poor little thing. She's fighting. Got her little fighting fists up. She's ready for her little K-drama debut. So much sass, Whimsy. I'm not the one with sass. I'm the one in charge. What are you talking about? I can't have sass. Hedge didn't deserve that. He did.
I earned it. Mom's got a migraine. Don't talk back to Mom when she has a migraine.
No, I don't have that bad of a migraine now. I'm not gonna lie. I'll do it again. Oh boy. He likes those girls with their tood. I'm so keeping my mouth shut right now. I'm very proud of myself. Alright, let's see here. So I'm not sure why all that goes up. Shh.
It's so silly.
He was just talking about how he can prove he likes abuse, and I'm just really biting my tongue here. So he's asking for it, but no, I'm gonna be good. Me. All right, let's see here.
This way you can feign innocence later when he gets confronted.
Yeah.
By some other shatter.
Yeah, that's it. I'm innocent.
Yeah, Mom's innocent. It's all Kenny's fault.
I'm innocent, I tell you. I've never seen a bunny girl in my life.
I didn't mean like that. I meant of any crimes Kenny's trying to get you to commit. He likes to trick people into it.
Yeah, he does. He does like to trick people into crimes. He does. He's a stinker. Alright, here we go. Let me see. I think for the fist.
Says 2 bows is too many to climb mountains then.
2 bows is too many to climb mountains. Does he know you dress? Well, he doesn't. You put bows on it for every stream.
Not every.
You're only wearing one today. So what? You only wore... He can't see you. You only wore one bow? Because he told you? Girl, what is wrong with you?
No.
He can't see your head?
No, that's not what it was. I was trying to decide what I wanted to do with my hair. So I asked about how many bows is appropriate for mountain climbing as silliness, and then I wore a yellow one in honor of silliness because I hadn't decided what I wanted to do. I used him as my decision-making tool.
I just don't even know what to think right now. Lost Chan taught me all the ways of trickery. Kenny, I think you have way more ways of trickery than Lost Chan has figured out yet, but I'm sure he'd be very proud to know that. He'd be like, really? He'd be so sincerely pleased.
I think he would believe it about as much as you do. He'd say Kenny's corrupted him. He's innocent. How could you accuse him of this? This is horrible. How could you accuse him like this?
J'accuse.
Accuse. Yes,
You better brush up on your French, girl.
I refuse.
Sounds about right.
Well, I've accused you two of stuff like that enough times to know what your reactions are.
Alright. I was trying to finish off this little... I guess this one has an arm attached, maybe?
Yeah,
Because it's this angle, I think.
Yeah.
We'll get it here. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm buying this as the little fist. Okay, yeah, that's totally what that is.
I just made the pose.
There you go. Yes, you were raised on K-dramas. You're a good little girl.
No, that's more of like a cat pose. But it's a cat fighting pose, clearly.
How old were you the first time I caught you doing the little cat dancing? Huh?
I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. I was little.
Best. Just saying. Just saying. And howling like a wolf all the while.
It was fun. It's great.
Hello.
It's really fun to bounce around.
And growling.
Maybe the growling, wasn't the friendliest thing I did to people.
I thought it was perfect.
It kept me.
It did not. They came running. You growl at them and give them a... They would think you were the cutest thing in the world.
That's what I was saying.
Never once did that chase people away.
No,
I just
no.
don't even
wasn't
think
saying it did.
Oh, I was tough. Yeah.
No, I was
Okay.
tough when I bit them.
You didn't bite as
Not-
much.
Not
people.
biting.
You bit things. You kicked people.
Yeah, you're right. It was tough when I kicked them.
Yeah, let's brag about that.
No.
Look what a horrible parent I was. I knew she was a cat.
I'm not a cat, Kenny. Anyone can dance. Maybe. I don't know.
Would you call that dancing?
I thought I was dancing.
Okay. No, it was more like hopping to a beat.
Probably closer to what I was actually doing, but I thought I was dancing.
Okay.
And I bet.
Alright, there we go. She's got another little fist. I don't know, it felt mean. I know she's not real. But it felt mean.
I mean, I was very little kid. I was little and small and cute.
I'm struggling really hard right now. You can dance if you want to. You are very little and small and cute still. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Kenny got your number.
I work very hard not to compulsions. I work against my compulsions.
Yes, you do. You're very good at working against your compulsions. Whew, that With some old whiskey, I'm realizing. Wow. There wasn't much. But it was aged. I mean, I knew it had been back there for a couple years. Okay. It finally hitting her. She's done for it. I'm just noticing it more. Usually I just consider it to be like vanilla extract, a little extra flavor, but it is definitely flavor. Very nice flavor. Thank you. Yes. Not criticizing.
I didn't think you were. You asked me to do it. Kind of. Ish. Okay, you directed me on how to do it. I don't think you would have directed me how to do it if you were unhappy with me doing it. You don't strike me like that, huh? Usually you don't tell us how to do stuff you don't want us to do.
No, I don't. It's very sweet.
It's like, you're like, if I don't want them to do something, I don't teach them how to do it. Well, unless it's something where it's like...
If you're going to do it anyway, I absolutely do teach you.
Yeah, if you're, we're going to do it anyway then, but if we're not, then...
Alright, let me see. Yeah, I'm not...
I don't feel like socializing with them. I like you better.
Thank you very much, darling.
But only for like now, you know?
I know. I know it's temporary. I don't know what to say. But thank you. Feel like you're a little spectrum-y today.
Very. I think it was very exciting to climb a mountain.
It was cute. It was cute. You made me almost want to play that game. I tell you what.
It's fun, even if I'm not that great at it.
The whole point is to not be great at it. That's the allure.
Is it really?
Yes. Watching people fail.
Things.
Watching people fail is hilarious.
But I like being good at things.
I love being good at things. I taught you to get good and stay good. But you're a streamer, and failure is part of the content.
I know.
Yeah. It's a choice you've made. You want to do that, you know?
No, I don't really mind, but at the same time, I'd like it if I was going up more successfully. I don't like that I spend so much time on the ground in that game.
That's true. I can gather that.
Now, if I was constantly getting set and flying, I would probably be happier.
Alright, here we go. Yeah, it's like some little bang thing.
I think it kind of looks like one of our YouTubers.
I'm not sure which YouTuber you're talking about.
Selby Shadow Lady?
Okay.
I
think she would love it if you thought she looked like this. I'm not sure she
like
does.
I mean, like the how she does her art with the pink and the cat and
okay. I'm following you better.
The super flowy pink hair.
So I'm like, she looks pretty human to me.
I just meant when she plays around with cats, how she'll sometimes more like her Empire Season 2 skin. Where she was a cat.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's alright. I'm gonna flesh out this one a little bit more, and then I'm gonna do something different. I'll come back to the kitty later. People want me to. I just felt it was like leaving her all incomplete. I felt a little bad. I know she's just art. All right. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, there we go. That's a natural stopping spot. Okay. Yeah, that's way better. That's very clear what that is.
Mm.
All right. I'm gonna go do something a little different. That was this one. Was this lost? Gosh, this cupcake.
You probably didn't even want to see it finished.
No, he just thought a cupcake sounded fun. Then he's like, "Yep, that's gross. Yep, that does not look like something I would want to eat."
Let's look at the 3D model of a cupcake.
I don't know.
It's kind of cool.
You can eat it.
But it looks so, it doesn't look tasty.
I'm gonna work on another car. I guess I'll work on this one. I wonder what color this car will be. The color of crap?
No.
Interesting.
I started working on art on my phone again.
I am very aware of that. You're like, I'm gonna hang out with Mom. Sit right by her. Be on my phone. So I can be social. Yes, because you're within 3 feet of my person. I am honored by your aura. Thank you for sharing.
Henry, someone could, come in contact with friends.
I know, my love. I know. Someday you might want somebody to be closer than 3 feet away. I know it's radical. You might want to, keep that door open just a wee bit. All right.
That was bad.
Thank you.
Not you. Your thing looks nice.
I'm choosing to misunderstand. It works so nicely. Thank you for that reaction, my love. Thank you. Ooh, Sarybot's been busy. Thank you, Sarybot.
I hate drawing mouths. Why they gotta be so weird?
Oh, why don't you ask God when you are there at St.
Mike.
Peter's Gates being judged? You could be like, what's with the shape of mouths? What were you thinking? And he's going to look at you and go, really? You can ask me anything, and that's what you want to know?
Yeah.
And then you'll start asking more, just because you won't be able to keep it to one question. And then God's going to have to make a decision whether he lets you in those gates or not. It's going to be interesting.
Interesting scenario you just made up.
You opened the door.
That I did.
All right.
Why do they apologize when they're going to go do something in their real lives? It's not like we don't know they have lives of their own.
Huh? Sorry, be right back. Yeah,
Why
go
do they
ahead.
apologize?
Because he's being nice. He's the only one chatting. I appreciate it. Like, did he fall asleep? I don't know. I think it's very sweet.
I think it's sweet. I just don't think they need to apologize.
Honey, just speak for your own stream, my love. Speak for your own stream.
What's going on?
She likes me right now. I think she could be. I'm pretty sure she's dying. Okay, love you too. So I'm letting you hang out. I'm gonna make sure you're not killing over. Yeah, you're getting a fever.
Yeah, I've had one on and off.
How are you gonna mention that?
Well, it was always gone by the time.
It was gone by the time I got home, so it wasn't worth mentioning.
Well, no, I didn't remember it.
You had an AC or zinc?
No, I'm not sure. Because you put zinc in a lot of our food. So I'm not sure if I've had zinc, but I haven't purposely taken
If you
zinc.
had those lemon throat drops I gave you, there was zinc in there.
Yeah, I had those. And,
Child. I love you.
remembering I had a fever earlier today to tell you that sometimes farther than 50.
It'd be nice to know.
But, like, I don't want to worry.
No, you don't. But it worries me more to find out you didn't help.
What are we doing to tell you?
I know.
Half the time I don't know if it's actually a fever or I've got something going on.
No, I'm pretty sure you've psyched yourself out with something, but still.
So I usually just assume it's not a real fever.
Okay, but it doesn't matter. We'll discuss this later. With my belt.
What?
I'll beat you to crap. Kidding. I got it. That made you pay attention. You're like, wait, what?
I don't think you even own one that could do
No, I
that.
don't. I don't have a leather belt right now. I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, every time I get one, I end up giving it to your brother. Because he won't shop for his own. Kind of like you and my robes. It's like, I don't want it. I don't want it. Oh, that's nice.
Well, it's the way I like to hug you. It's not really for the like robes.
I hope Kenny has a nice meal.
Nice and tasty. Filling's good.
Filling is very good.
Filling might be better than tasty.
What happened to that soup that I ate?
I've been eating it.
No. Did it go in the fridge yet?
No.
Okay. Well, it was still pretty warm from the when I heated it up to store it better. Okay. It doesn't matter. I'm just making sure it doesn't get forgotten. Don't want your food poisoned. Today.
Care about children and take care of them.
Well, it would waste all that lovely food I made you, and that would be an expense, and that's just not acceptable.
No.
I suppose it's good if you don't get sick. Oops. Crap. Messed it up. I messed that bit up. All right. Come on. Gonna have to go back and redo 3 of these squares. What the frick?
You might actually.
No, you're fine. It's the mouse. This incredibly accurate gamer mouse. It could do no wrong. Okay, and I need 40. Boom and boom. Alright, let's see. Perfect. I wish I could tell the ad to go right now, because Kitty's on a be right back. Nobody's chatting. This is the perfect time for the ad. Nobody will see it. But it's giving me a 3-minute notice. Anyway, I can do something different. I just needed something that quick and easy to switch to. Bloop, 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 bloop. Wow, that's a lot. All right. There we go. I'm being way too quiet.
Huh?
I said I'm being way too quiet. You've lulled me into not chatting, girl. Even if it's the empty space of the commercial, I'm supposed to chat. Chat, 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 chat. Right, that's the rules. Gotta change the content. Although technically it's still sort of my own. I'm literally doing stuff. Boop, 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 boop. All right, let's see. You okay? I think the commercial's starting. It's weird how sometimes it'll tell me ad break in progress and sometimes it won't, but it just blipped up there, so I think that's what's going on.
I don't know. I think I might have been chat reloading. It does that weirdly.
It really does. It drives me crazy.
I always...
Because I'll look over and I'll start rereading it.
Yeah. It's just...
Commercial, what are those? Ew, they're disgusting.
I mean...
Those disgusting commercials.
I just wish all of them were like Papa John's, Domino's commercials, because those aren't so bad. It's just pizza on the screen. And well, yes, it might make you want pizza. It's not gross or yucky, it's just pizza.
Yeah, the gross commercials, to me, it's like,
don't want to hear about your medical condition, your medicine. I don't want to watch someone put shampoo in their hair while they're in the shower.
And what about those disgusting deodorant ones? What? I don't need to know if you think you're going to put chemicals everywhere. How about you just, have good hygiene? There's a thought.
Clearly that's not on their agendas.
No, just cover up the smell with a chemical. It's all good. Yuck. Yeah, that's special.
I think
maybe you don't eat a lot of junk food, and maybe you won't have the same kind of problem.
Yeah, I think honestly, in the volume, I don't know if the commercials are doing this or the programs are or what, but the volume on these commercials is so unbalanced.
I think that's a YouTube problem right now, to be honest. I really do.
It happens on Twitch too, though.
I get it. I'm just saying, I think it's a bigger issue on YouTube right now. Meanwhile, me eating. What you eating, Kenny? You eating something yummy? All right, let's...
Eating souls.
He's eating souls? Wow,
I don't know.
That's not dark. Wow.
I don't know. I was feeling silly.
Wow. Edge is a wolf. Yum, secret food. He always has secret food. Always. All his food is secret. Wagon's like pizza, tomato sauce, meat, cheese. Kenny's like, secret.
Well,
Secret. I got a secret.
He was having something that was... the abbreviation was like dog, but it was on like a hero kind of thing, I think. Like the one spelled the G. Is that say hero? I don't know. I can't speak.
Hero?
Yeah.
Is G-Y-R-O, yeah.
Yeah, he was having something like that one time when he was watching my stream. And he was shocked when I didn't recognize his abbreviation. And I was very confused when he was talking about eating dogs.
Oh my gosh. I don't think Kitty eats dogs. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so either. I thought he was messing with me.
And if he does, he's not bragging about it on the internet. I'm pretty sure.
I thought he was messing with me.
I mean, maybe lamb? Lamb is nice.
Lamb is delicious. That's why.
Doner kebab?
Yeah, something like that.
Hero? Yeah, she, I mean, come on, she's dyslexic. Have a little pity. They told me she'd never read it all. The fact that she gets confused by hero being spelled with a G, I think there's worse things in life. See, I had fun just to shoot, shoot. Now I'll get the corners. Wow. That ought to be big enough.
That might be too big. Kind of hurts my head.
Good.
So I think that's maybe just my head.
Mm-hmm. You're not my target audience. We're fine.
Yep.
You like heroes with lamb.
Yeah.
Bah.
Especially the ones with very light seasoning. I think I just like lamb.
I know you like lamb.
I love lamb.
You've never met a lamb you didn't like.
They're very cute and tasty.
Yeah, that's my girl. Obviously a vegan, this one.
Oh yeah, totally. People eating tasty animals, right?
That's right. Good girl. You've been learning well. I'm so proud. Maybe I did do a decent job raising you after all. I'm starting to question. Oops, well, I'm about to do those anyway. Oop. Oh, well, with this car. This one is such a big one that I'm doing a little at a time to finish ever. Because somebody, it was either Lost or Tomas, really, really wanted this one. And I was like, it's 400 by 400. I'm never going to finish it. Yep, we're down to 3 cars. Yeah, I feel pretty good about that. Hot Wheels cars are way cooler. I agree.
This would be so much better if they were Hot Wheels cars.
I feel like that's the vehicle I want done next. But then I feel like that's really 2 to 3 vehicles per stream, so I'm ready to go do something different. I know that everybody likes the cat one and all. Yo girl, how you doing? I'm fine. Hello, Tomas. How are you? I could go do some on my own. Totoro, Totoro. Oh, that's right. They had me working on this one. I kid you not. It's all blue. Different shades of blue. Alright, so I think I'm going to start in this bottom corner. And just make it really big. Maybe not quite that big. This is going to be insane. I'm just going to vibe for it. Because I am curious how it turns out. It actually looked kind of cool. I went ahead and agreed to flip on it to be silly. But then it looked like it was actually going to end up quite pretty. I was like, okay, if it's going to be pretty. Tomas, why? Meow, yo girl, how you doing? I'm fine. Why? Why what?
So obviously that's why are you so awesome?
Oh, well, that's how God made me. this because I finished the other game. I got 100% on everything except I needed to click the gramophone 100 times and it didn't tell me how many times I had. So I needed to do something else because I finished the other game. But I could switch to something different potentially. I just needed something to do. I was trying to treat it more like a just chatting.
How did she?
He says, "Hi, Hedgehog, what you say?" No, I meant the picture. Oh, because nobody was chatting, and I just went ahead and was like, well, I'll check it out and see. I'm only doing this corner of this one. I can go back to a different one. I just wanted to see kind of what the pattern was doing because it looked pretty. I clicked on it to be silly for one of you, but then I was like, oh, that's actually prettier than I thought it would be. So while nobody was really chatting, I was knocking out a corner of it to just kind of look at it and make a decision on how I feel about it.
I think it kind of does with my Spider-Man blanket.
Maybe.
Where it creates a color by having colors next to each other.
Well, that's what I think it's going to do.
It's not actually a Spider-Man blankie, I just call it that.
I like how you just clarified that. I know.
Well, I don't have an actual Spider-Man blanket. That would be cool, though. Maybe. I think mine is better. Wait.
You know how you got your Spider-Man blanket?
Didn't I steal it?
Basically. Yes, you did.
I was an infant, though. Is it really? No, it isn't. Don't steal stuff, guys.
You were flying... No. We were flying British Airways. It was an international flight, and the only thing that gave you comfort was that blanket, and nobody could figure out why. And the stewardesses, when they saw your face when they were going to have to take it away, just looked at each other. They went and talked to the captain. They came back and they said, everybody in the airport will be happier if this child keeps this blankie. It's on us. And nobody took it away. And you were a happy, wholesome, sweet child. There was not any trouble to the fellow travelers. But they were just like, you were too little to understand. And they were just like, there was no way to explain to you how this could be your blankie for a whole international flight. But now it's time to give it back. That wasn't happening. No, I meant the picture. It'd be quilt, hedgehog, cognifying. Cognif. Hi, my boy Toma. How you doing? Hi, Whimsical. Oh, it's night. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, that is gonna be nice. I don't know if quilt exactly. Conniving. Okay.
I think it's similar to like dot art, honestly, in a cool way.
Yeah. All right.
I have so much.
So I just sort of, while people weren't chatting and now everybody's chatting, so I'll go back and do something better. What?
Your hair's curling up.
I know. I don't know why it's gotten curly. You can take it out of the braid if you want. It's just gonna tangle now. Alright, so I can work on the Pixel Cat some more. Big words, Tomas. Well, excuse me, I just finished food. Aw, you gotta go back to work. I'm sorry. Nah. Okay, nah. So I can do something different. We have Pixel Cat. We have cars. to work on here. I'm down to 3 cars. Other than that, I think it's done. Work? You think I'm on work and staying around this long? I never know.
Penny, take it as a compliment. We never know what your next move is going to be.
You hide your moves very well.
You're playing different chess than everybody else. In fact, you might be playing checkers.
I think you're playing your own game.
Maybe not even checkers.
Did I not share the meme? So I'm willing to do something else. I just need to know what people are hoping to see if I do. The fossil one. Ammonite. You had to pick the fossil I can't say. I have all the fossils in the universe. They're cool though.
I think I just looked into the sun accidentally from the window. Somehow.
Yeah, I was noticing the angle is getting more wintry lately. Sun's getting a little bit more south when it's coming up. That is a Pokemon and a Power Rangers Zord. Very horrifying.
Builds character to be stabbed by swords. Obviously, it's building Pokemon character.
Builds character to be stabbed by a sword, huh?
I don't know.
I like you to have good character, so I'm just wondering if this is where we're going with this.
I don't know. I make jokes like that with monster hunting games a lot.
Yeah. Alright. This one's gonna take a long time. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it tonight.
Oh, it's so big. It's like the frog and the bunny you made. Well, I don't remember if you made them or you helped us make them.
Oh, you mean the cross stitching?
Yeah. Remember when we were little?
Yeah, I was teaching you how to cross stitch against your will. I made you think you wanted to do it. I think everybody should have basic sewing skills. Gosh. That is a Pokemon and a Power Rangers Zord and very horrifying. Will Hedgehog be your cane if you fall? No.
No. Pop's better off falling on her own. I will take us both down with her. Like.
No, they don't think you're a bum.
No, what?
I just saw his thing he sent. And you're calling me a boomer? Because I like to go boom. Oh, I gotta share that boomer song now. What was it called? You know, the... Yeah, I'm not gonna play it on my stream, but...
No, I'm just finding the name for you.
Yeah, I'll find it. I'm not worried.
What? I think it might be called the Boomers.
It is called the Boomers. I can sew. Boomer song? Sew or sew? Maybe he can do both. Maybe he's good at planting a garden and putting together a piece of cloth into something he wants. Hmm? So I thought was like sue. Suing is something you legally do. So that's a little different.
I'm sorry, I've heard that one before.
All right, let's see. Bloop. Fossil. Like sous vide. There we go. Kind of like a cinema roll. Then there is Sue. Did it. Yes, I did it. That was fast. Thank you. Thank you very much. More like a poop fossil. No.
I mean, I guess it depends on where you're buying your cinnamon buns. Free.
I guess we could try a vivid mountain, whatever the heck that is. I was thinking Sioux, like the Indian tribe. Up in the north. Yeah. They're a people, a nation. Alright. Oh, here you go, honey. Did you get to see this one?
I think so, yeah. You showed me.
Ah, Monite fossil. Is that spelled Sue? Sweet. I believe it's, I haven't spelled it in a long time, but I thought I remembered it having an S at the end, but it doesn't really matter. Alright. I know what you mean. They were pretty great warriors. That ache is a little disturbing. Oop. Ah, hedgehog is a oni?
No.
Technically, she's a head wolf, not a hedgehog. She's a wolfie. Where's that poop one? That one still bothers me.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it would be pretty and green and lovely. Just looked like various shades of poop. It hasn't gotten better. Disappointing.
Turns out if you cook your ropes and stuff, they stop working.
Maybe.
I found that out the hard way. We thought, oh, we can cook everything. We should cook everything and see what happens.
You cook rope?
Rope, backpacks, bandages.
I would have gone for the leather of shoes. You want the flour? You got it.
The guns didn't work after we cooked them.
Huh, who'd have thought?
We just thought, you know, we can cook everything. We should cook everything on us that we can cook. See what happens.
I mean, it's one way to go about it.
You would have done the same. That's how you taught, right? Trial and error.
I'm gonna try to shoot something with the gun first and just see if I could get some food that way.
It was a rope gun.
Like a pop cork gun?
Yeah, kind of like the one I was playing with earlier.
Flour. Oh, a lot. Okay. Ah. A lot, huh?
Except the rope's longer.
Well, 4 is also a green because I keep mixing it up in the green area. There we go. Yeah, that'll be like that. All right. Cool, cool, cool.
When did I bruise myself?
Didn't change. You lost. What do you mean you lost yourself?
I said bruise myself.
I
Found a bruise. No, when I hurt myself.
Okay.
I was feeling indignant. I think that's the word.
I bet I have a better bruise than you do.
I'm sure you do. And I'm sure you have a far more legitimate reason for having it than I probably bruised myself on the couch or something.
I had one back here somewhere on the back of my arm.
It looks like it's cleared up.
Cool. Just hearing the word lost a lot.
I mean, not only do I keep getting lost, I keep looking for lost. You're right, you know, it happens a lot.
You know, maybe that's why he started tuning into your streams. He's like, she's always talked about lost. Maybe she's calling me from afar.
No.
And then he was there so much. He just stuck around.
My mom always wins the bruise competition. She always has, like, good reasons for having bruises if she has them.
You're right.
Not
like I slammed the back of my arm in a piece of equipment.
I mean, that's better than bruising yourself on the couch.
I don't think so, but that's okay. Good
You're right,
reasons.
Kitty. There's no good reason.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here trying to think, what is a good reason to be bruised? Like, how does that work exactly?
I think I was thinking more avoidable. It was less avoidable circumstances usually for you. You're actually more
I have
careful.
low blood pressure. I literally bruise at all my pulse points randomly.
I'm saying you're more careful.
Oh my gosh, girl. You weirdo. I love you, but you're a weirdo. You're in an odd mood right now. That's for friggin' sure.
I think I'm in a mood exactly as a dizziness. Not dizziness, it's
All right. I don't know what's going on. I love you. I was saving Tomas from finishing blow from night, and I got a bruise. Good reason. Yes! There you go. The noble warrior reason. Okay, cool. There you go. All right, you got me. That was a good reason to get a bruise. He said, I was saving Tomas from finishing blow from night and got a bruise. Good reason. And yeah, I'm not sure how Knight feels about he's finishing off Tomas, but you know.
occupational hazard.
Occupational hazard. Oh my goodness.
He's a knight, he's gotta fight.
That's true. Knights have to fight.
Even if
Sure, I was doing number 3. Oh gosh. Okay. I like my back upright. You can be there, but just don't push me into weird positions, please.
to be killing you.
That's why I used my words. I know about number 1 and number 2. Sorry. Look at the time. Alright, so I had this weird idea that I'd work on leaves. She doesn't know what number... I'm not discussing what number 3 is. You guys have fun in chat. I might have theories, but I know no facts. I am not wanting to go there myself. Y'all indulge. Huh, so this is the music from Coloring Pixels or something? It's Coloring Pixels. I need other music. It's driving me insane. But at the same time, things that Twitch won't silence is more challenging than you might think. And Kitty wants me to get a whole new phone. You know, and I need a new computer. I'll get there. And I need emojis. And I'm still fleshing out my channels on my Discord, which Lost thinks I have way too many of, and other people think, oh, you could have way more. So I guess I'm in an okay zone there. But music is a sensitive one for me because I've tried to solve that a few times and I'm not happy with any of my solutions. So I am stuck with the music on this game. But I put music on my Discord because I had to have some kind of decent music in my life. It's the Whimsy theme. Chuzzle music, no. Chuzzle music is okay. But it is repetitive. Yeah, I guess I could have done Chuzzle. I just needed something that was easy to switch to when I finished the other game. It's hard to know before you do it whether it's going to be long or short. So I hadn't played that game in many, many years. So I guessed. Not going to lie. I guessed. That'd be cool to do like the leaves first. Almost there. Could Artaku let you borrow her account with the free music thing she uses? Well, not free. Well, here's the trick of it. So we each have different accounts for different things, but it will only recognize one of our accounts for any given thing. So, like, Hedge is using YouTube, right?
I have pretty much given up because if I run more than one program with Minecraft, which is the only game where I use outside music, the computer starts to struggle a lot. Even just Minecraft makes it struggle so much. I've given up. Yeah.
And then Artie's using a different program. What I probably want to do the next time there's a really good special, if I can swing it, is get, is it Endemic Music? Has a pretty good deal where you can have 4 accounts on it at once. And that is probably going to be what I try to do. And then we'll all have that solved. That is my thought, but they run like a really good sale once or twice a year, and they just haven't done one since I sort of picked that out. And if I see something better before then, I'll probably do it, but the problem is every other solution, the free ones aren't really free, and you run into copyright issues. We've all had things that have been silenced or claimed, and I don't even do much, and I've had that happen. Well, not free, royalty-free music, Hedgehog Wild. We're working on it. And if I got the endemic, that would make it better for my YouTube videos too, because I keep getting claimed on the intro and outro music. I think it's endemic. It might be a different one. But they'll run a special where you can have multiple people with multiple channels. So that's kind of where I'm leaning that I want to do. Because we all use the same computer, and it gets really complicated to try to add everybody separately, and it's not working. Just use the Hall of the Mountain King and the Flight of the Valkyries. Yeah, that gets you busted, because those are all,
like, even if you play it yourself,
they're all copyrighted by the symphonies playing them. Yes, and even if you play it yourself, you'll end up with copyright strikes on those.
Which is really annoying. You play something like that yourself, you should not get copyrighted for a symphony version.
I know, that's what we always used to do in the past if we were performing live, is we would do common use music, and you'd be fine. The Hedge family is royalty. Okay. Aren't they public domain? Public domain is irrelevant to people like Twitch and YouTube. They aren't following the actual laws. They've made up their own agreements.
Technically, if it was the actual laws, wouldn't it be okay to listen to just about anything?
Yep. As long as you credit it, it's supposed to be allowed. You have to credit it, and you have to do something to make it your own, and that is fair use, and that is supposed to be sufficient. But that does not change the reality. It doesn't matter what it should be, it matters how it is. Right, Hedgehog, what is your credit score? It is because the orchestra says that that particular version of it belongs to them. Basically, that recording. And in all fairness, there's a lot of work in recording a piece like that.
So much.
It is so much, and it requires so much. But at the same time, if you do it with a public domain piece of music.
Also, if someone else plays the piece and doesn't have any other instrument in there, and it's just like one violin playing the first violin part, that's not you. Very, very much not you.
Tomas, what? Are you winning, Rechan? Aye, it's my boy D. Also, hello, cat girl. Hello, C. D. Yeah. It's a mess. Even like, for example, two-set violin pretty much largely gave up because they would make their own pieces. They would put them out there. They would perform their own pieces that they had composed and done, and then they were getting copyright strike. And YouTube would defend the other people. And so between Twitch silencing the stream and then having it copy striked on the VOD, which used to give you, if it was copy claimed, at least you would have extra views. So I liked that. And I didn't care because I don't make money on YouTube. But now they actually suppress it and won't let it show in several countries. So, I mean, if I want anybody to see it, I can't do it. Which is really sad. But that is life. Sometimes it doesn't matter what's right. It matters what is. But we have a solution. We'll figure it out and we'll do it. It just feels like it takes forever to get everything done. It really does. I'm sorry. What is she on about? Oh, I have to ask, can you play any instruments? Legal diarrhea? A lot of people have complained about copyright trolls. They rake in a lot of money doing that as well. Tomas! A lot of them are from Brazil, actually. I have played some, but I am not as gifted like with the violin and the stringed instruments as them. I'm horrible. I used to play pretty good piano, but I'm hardly I haven't played it in so long. I could, if I want to support something for like sight reading for singing, I can play that, but I wouldn't like play for people. And I used to play things like recorder and stuff like that, but nothing exciting. I was a vocalist, not a instrumentalist. That's where my kids thrived, was the instrumentaling. I made up a verb. You instrumentalated it. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. That's not an instrument? Oh gosh. Yeah. Some of the wildest are people who get copyright claim for their own stuff. That's what I was saying. That happened to Two Set and several other creators. Community song creation when you can play the hedgeophone. Now that's a high level turd. Wow. Yeah. Yep. I mean, a lot of people give up on doing things on YouTube because when you can't even protect your own things, and they don't care, but they say it's about caring about the creator. I have thoughts, but there's only so much I can really say. But the music is definitely an issue for me. So that will be addressed in the future. We've tried different things and yeah.
Oh no.
You need a streamer. She actually learns to play instruments from her kids. No, I'm dreadful. Yes, title will be annoying my kids for 3 hours. No.
No.
I am gifted at many, many things. Violin and viola are not on those lists, and I would not want to do that to their instruments. Their mentor tried to teach me once. She's like, anybody can learn. And then she's like, maybe this isn't your best gift. Oh, such a sweet, sweet, lovely lady, too.
If you're doing violin, my
Hedgehog, whip out the violin and art piano, not like she uses it. Well,
nah, the one you learn on violin
when they did concerts regularly, they felt better about it, but honestly, all their instruments need some quality time with the luthier at this point. That hasn't been where they're choosing to put their money, and it takes money to keep those things going, so. If they do good enough, they'll put money back into their instruments, I can guarantee it. And then you guys will hear more. But in the meantime, they're not going to destroy their instruments just to entertain you, I'm going to guess.
No. But no, my sister, honestly, I would say she is probably one of the most talented violinists I've met in person. She really has a really, really strong talent, and it's really pretty when she does really well. It's magical. The thing about people that talented though, is when they make it sound bad, it sounds really bad.
Not like she uses it, but nothing. Artaku did agree to one day play violin on the stream for us. I can get the PC one day, trombone. I need to get new strings. Not sure if it needs anything else. Where do you keep the piano though? No, in this house I don't have a piano. We did have to sell the piano. We had a full harp piano in the family, but I didn't have a safe place to put it in this house, so we had to let that go.
Pianos, they're so big.
They are very big. You went to a good family, though. Electric guitars and organs do not require expensive maintenance. We can get an electric guitar and become a rock star at this house. So she rich having multiple houses. We used to live in a different house. We moved here from another house. I don't own them both. Pianos are cheap secondhand, hard to get rid of, but then you need to move with it. We have a really good keyboard. It's sufficient for anything that would be needed on stream. But then you need to move it. Yeah.
Sorry.
Florida studio doesn't require maintenance. Maybe the FL isn't Florida. Huh? I like to move it. I like to move it. Okay, Kenny, the next time we need to move everything out of our farm. I won't pay movers. I won't bother friends and family. I'll go, Kenny, you like to move it? How many trucks you want to move?
Just takes him up, puts it on his shoulder, and starts dancing.
Yeah, he'll just dance while he's moving this stuff, you know. How many? 50 miles? No problem. New kitty lore.
All free, apparently. Those superpowers.
Aww. If only I was more comfortable taking advantage of people, Kenny. I'm sorry. Let's see. I don't like to owe people, so I try to have at least an even trade. I just messed that up. Darn it. This flower was going so well. Well, that's one thing you can do. Kenny, you're like Atlas from Mythology. Pick up their house. That sounds like a weird streamer thing somehow. I'm not sure which part is the weird streamer thing, but okay. Sounds about right. Oh gosh.
No, there's some weird stuff going on with some of these bottle pebbles.
You make me breathe spit. Sounds about right.
I just feel like the way they drew them was odd.
Girl, I love you so much. All right, let's. Oh. It's very patterned. Hedgehog is 5'1". Well, yeah, about. That's true. Good thing you're not sharing your personal details online.
Meh.
Meh. That's because she grew since she started streaming, by the way.
Yeah.
Smaller. That's the average little sister size in anime. Pocket size. Sorry to dox you.
Too late. I told you guys that information or you wouldn't have it.
She was so upset when she grew that extra inch. I tell you what, it was hilarious. I'm like, girl, you've got to be the only girl on the planet upset that you got up to 5'1".
I like being small.
I know.
I do admit it got easier to see the top of counters and stuff around then. And, you know, cook. But, you know, I like being small.
And here I thought he meant version 5.1. Inchog upset. Inchwolf. I think this one's gonna be pretty. Am I up to 7s? Did I finish every other color? Yep. It's just the 7s now. Intwolf describes her new emote. Would you do me a favor and take my braid out? It's starting to bug me. You're gonna sit back there anyway.
What have you done with the rubber bands?
I keep losing scrunchies, so I started using rubber bands.
I know, but it's like part of your hair.
I know. It's okay if it breaks. I kind of expect it.
Just don't want to break your hair.
Oh, I don't care. You're not going to break my hair.
I did. Just a little bit.
I don't care. I got plenty. Alright. Intwolf describes your new emote. I need 4 times magnification to see it.
Sorry.
Crazy, hot, short lady. You do not need to call my daughter hot to me. I don't have something to eat, so I'm going to drink. Glug, glug, glug. Oops, it's got the wrong color on.
It feels nice to you, Mom. How?
He wasn't talking about your daughter, maybe? Oh, maybe he's really into hedgehogs. Okay. Well, if it's summer, she probably is hot. That's true.
Yes. Especially when the computer heats up the room. It's really hot in here. Middle of the day, hot computer.
That's very pretty.
I use your hair type. It doesn't want to let go.
Give it to me.
I got it.
Okay.
It's tangled after I got it out.
He wasn't talking about your daughter, maybe. I can compliment you for raising her. He talked about Samsung battery there. My gosh. Any phone battery. Any phone battery.
How about all batteries?
All batteries in general. They in danger here.
In general, you know. That's why you're not supposed to, you know, open them up. They can explode or whatever.
Ah, that feels nice. Flower!
What is... I'm not sure I can completely unbraid it, but I'll try and get as much as I can.
Well, usually people start at the bottom.
I did! I unbraided the bottom, it unbraided the top, not the bottom, and then I unbraided the top, and it unbraided the bottom. So I had to work from the top down because your hair was not working with me. Here, I think I got it mostly.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go back to this lovely young lady. Fighting!
I think I got that.
Thank you.
Okay.
LCD battery soup recipe win.
Hopefully never.
I don't want battery soup. We eat some strange stuff when there's hurricanes, but I don't think we've ever gone for battery soup. I think we'd be hitting the swamps and lakes before that. In fact, I know we'd be hitting the swamps and lakes before that. Not even a question.
By the time you're desperate enough to try that, the batteries probably all gone bad.
Just wouldn't do it. Got better stuff. Yeah, Wolf Moo Bach? Tree bark? I'd probably go for pine needle tea first. But Whimsy, it has enough electrolytes for your daily use. Maybe enough for the rest of your life. I mean, that's an interesting take.
Wouldn't it end your life?
That's why it would be good for the rest of my life, darling.
I know.
Duh.
I got it.
I just might value my life a little better than that. See how big those hurricane parties get, I guess. How adventurous people get. Tree bark can be food, certain tree bark, but a lot of our trees are palm trees. So if we were hungry and needed food, we would go to the heart of the tree, and there's some pretty good meat in there.
Did you get your hair out nice? Does it feel better now?
It feels somewhat better, yes, thank you. I don't think I would suggest it, but you can eat it. Palm leaf. Yep, palm leaf. Not really the kind we have, but yes, that is also an option. But that's usually used more for cooking. You're thinking like banana leaves, which is a kind of palm, but yeah. I don't think we've ever eaten the leaf. We eat stuff in it, like, yeah.
I don't think the ones that are
the Florida native, most of our palm leaves are pretty sharp.
Yeah. And heavy. Really cool, actually, the way the plants here grow.
But there's a traditional soup made with the inside bit that nobody ever makes anymore because it's illegal. Somehow people know how to make it. It's the most amazing thing.
Magical even.
Magical even, I know. It's almost like they feel like if I'm growing it and it's renewable resource and it's in my own yard, why do you care? But you know those tree huggers. Somebody decided that if people were cutting the tree at that spot to get to the heart, that the trees would go extinct. They were not in danger of going extinct. The people who do it make sure that the tree can grow back and they can have soup from it again. It doesn't kill the tree. But well-meaning people passed laws, so just don't get caught doing it. That's all that really means.
Like, you know.
It's like well-meaning people that wanted to keep gators from going extinct. There are no puddles without gators in this state. But they were so scared that gators were going to go extinct if people ate them or used them for leather that we have to have a hunting season and licenses to take care of nuisance gators in our own bodies of water. Because, you know, people have good intentions and mean well, but don't really do their homework and learn what they're doing. They just think it's obvious. It's obvious if you think about it. No, how about you go do some science and learn a few things?
I think gator nuggets
I
are
didn't just
delicious.
that just didn't happen. Just strike that. Strike that. I didn't say that.
I think gator nuggets are yummy.
Tree bark is that? Yeah, gator nuggets are good. I don't think I would suggest it, but you can eat it calmly. Probably don't want to eat them. Oh, illegal. Yeah, okay, I read all that. I mean, you can't tell me there's not some silly things like that in Australia. So there you go. They've got their own issue with well-meaning people. Ad break has ended. Oh, good. So my vent didn't get hurt. Woohoo! I'm safe. I'm safe. Sorry, I was doing something. Australia? Yee!
Obviously, you know, Mom was talking about how pretty Australian possums are.
Yes, they're fluffy.
Yeah, and they're pretty. They have such pretty colors.
I was not talking about well-meaning people who pass laws about things they know nothing about. Because that would be weird. Alright, let's see.
Our Australian huntsman spiders, they're terrible.
Oh gosh, they're invasive here. They live very well here. Freaking dinner plate sized things.
Knight, do you know those spiders?
I'm sure he's encountered a huntsman spider or two, darling.
I just don't want to assume because it's a big place. I would assume they have more than one area.
That's true.
But yeah, that's where my arachnophobia comes from.
Pretty and fluffy. Big and hairy.
Yeah.
They're freaking dinner plate sized. I mean, what the heck, right? Anaconda. They don't bite though. Spiders. Anacondas do okay here too. We don't officially have them. I don't think. But people release all kinds of snakes. We got everything. Our biggest issue is with pythons, actually. They're a nuisance if we have a freeze, especially. Very, very pink. I said, I like having huntsman spiders out in the barns. They're good hunters.
Maybe that's where the name came from.
Between them and the chickens, we really don't have a lot of like huge palmettos and stuff. I mean, not that we don't have them at all, but the really big ones we don't have as big an issue with.
Oh yeah, speaking of bugs, the head cat, she was napping and then she started jumping all around chasing a moth. It was really cute. She got the moth too.
Spiders. Well, if you're lucky to live in a place with penguins, you probably don't have as many spiders.
I wonder if penguins would eat spiders.
I thought they ate fish more than bugs.
I know, but like...
I mean, in theory, a lot of things that eat fish eat bugs. That would make sense.
I just kind of got curious.
I don't know. You can go to Antarctica and find out.
No, thank you. That seems cold. I'm not that curious.
Penguin country. Supposedly they're in the southern parts of Australia and down like southern Peru and Argentina and stuff. Having never been there to see, I don't know. Personally. But I have heard. They are, yeah.
Technically, they're all over the world in zoos and stuff.
Okay, I wasn't thinking of zoos, but yes, you are absolutely correct.
So, you know, Mom wasn't wrong no matter what, right?
They're prisoners all over the world.
They deserve it. It's for crimes
Being
of pooping.
pampered for the crimes of pooping. Night lives in Narnia IRL. Dinner time. I must vanish. I hope you have a lovely dinner, dragon. They renamed them, and I am unhappy they did. Wait, really? What? They renamed penguins? No. Why would... That's right up there with making Pluto not a planet anymore. I mean, what the heck? It doesn't make Pluto a different body of anything in the sky. You still have to learn about it. It's still part of the rotation of the planets, people. Yep. No. Well, what are they called now? Who renamed them?
Silly.
I'm just confused. I thought it was weird when they made Brontosaurus. I understood at least, but when they made Brontosaurus into a Patasaurus, because it turned out they put the wrong skull with the wrong body, and naming goes to the first person who named, and the skull had been named before the body, but... No, Pluto is a good dog. It's the orbit. They used to be named fairy penguins. Oh, the fairy penguins are so cute. These are small and cute, so they renamed them because fairy can be a slur against him. Fairy is not really used as a slur, though. No. I've known a few people who call themselves fairy of that. They didn't consider it a slur. They claimed it with pride, you could say. That is what? I will not change the name. I will still call them fairy penguins. They were so cute.
I mean, they still are. It's not the name changes how cute they are.
I'm just saying, I'm not going with that one. That's dumb. I'm sick of other people deciding what's a slur for people who don't feel that way, especially like, okay, I just need to not go there. This is a big pet peeve of mine, people who are deciding what slurs are. It's like, why do you hear slurs everywhere? What kind of brain do you have? People know when somebody has said a slur against them because it's in the tone and the expression and the way they've said it. You can't just say, this word will always be a slur. I mean, there are some that are definitely far more in that category, but let's make Kenny is a slur, please. Oh, you're such a Kenny. I don't like it either. You'd like Archie Game. He decided to make YouTube a slur. So now he said YouTube, and that's what he puts in place of all his slur, all of his curses at the beginning of his videos. Not anymore?
No, because he won the lawsuit against YouTube doing that. So now he can use as much slurs as he wants.
Fair enough. I wouldn't want to misrepresent the poor bloke. Oh, misogyny again. I heard of that one. Kevin already is sort of, I don't like it either. They renamed as the Dinobot from Transformers, which is UK slang for, yeah, I know. Yes. A lady of the streets who doesn't even always bother with money. They renamed, yeah, which is a stand-in for swearing in side too. Oh my gosh. The problem is, we have different words that are bad and even different versions of English, so what's left if you ban everything? There's nothing left.
Especially when they take something that's not a slur and they say it is.
Yeah, I've got some thoughts there.
Like, you know, like fairies are just, you know, they're mischievous creatures that are like leprechauns and elves and dwarves, and they might help you or curse you. I don't see what the problem is. They're very independent.
Well, I think the thing is, they're an actual thing.
Yeah.
You may no longer exist.
Apparently.
Hope you're not real, because you can't exist anymore. You're not allowed.
Hedgehog is a pixie, am I?
You could
I thought it was a hedgehog. Not a hedgehog. I mean, hedgehog.
I was like, yeah.
You
like,
moved
oh,
me. You got me.
He got you. You don't even know what you are anymore. Wow. Maybe there's something to all this slur business. They have text chat swearing sensors, so they use nanites instead. I'm just gonna say, anyway. Clanker, Astral, Hedgehog is a. I mean, Whimsy, did Astral say anything about me calling him Clanker yet? I don't think so. He's been in his head. He's been in a mathy place. That's a good way of putting it. He's programming a game, and he figured something out and he was really excited, but then it created another problem, and he's literally pacing the house doing math and programming on and off a lot. And sometimes he shares videos with us, and so we can communicate with him and tell him that we love him. And then he does videos for you guys, so I actually go listen to his videos so I know what's going on in his head, because he's so busy with his game right now.
There's no room to think about.
There's no room to think about people. And I like to know how he's doing, you know?
Yeah.
Cure to cancer, smart man. Yeah, he teaches himself everything. I mean, other people go learn. He just figures it out. And he's good at it. And once he knows it, he knows it. But that's how his brain works.
It's lazy. He'll just look at something and tell you the problem. He's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think he might be able to hear. That's why I'm complimenting him. Because I heard his.
I hear his stomping. I know.
That's why I'm complimenting
He's pacing nearby at the moment.
Like, can I say?
Our little way to say, we love you. We can't wait for you to come back to this planet and visit. Same. I think it goes with the autism, I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't bother me, but I am more typical, so sometimes I struggle with how to support that appropriately.
He does bring souvenirs.
Tell him to bring us souvenirs. He does. He'll sit there and he'll go, okay, Mom, come see what I did. And I'll go in and there'll be just something amazing. Like, he's figured out at targeting.
He figured out how to make...
This week it was, he made his figure squat. That was the big thing. But then that created an issue because the scene didn't react appropriately to the character squatting so that they could still shoot at things. So he had to math that out, and he's just about got it figured out now, because he figured out it was using, was it radiuses instead of degrees for...
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. And he just starts going, it's really simple, actually. It's like listening to Mumbo. It's really simple. All you have to do is this. I like figure squatting.
Yes, he likes watching people exercise. That's really cool.
Do people exercise?
Cool.
Yes.
Not just say, do people exercise competitively a lot where you're at?
That would be what some people call sports.
Oh, that's mentioned, maybe. I don't know.
I promise she does have a brain, and it's a really good one too.
I don't know. No, I've been at a place.
I don't know. I don't know where you're going with that. I'm just like, okay.
I don't know.
Have you ever heard of this little thing called the Olympics? Different
really,
countries,
you know.
different
Well,
countries, they do sports together. It's the most odd thing.
It is.
I think I know where you were going. It's still funny.
It's more. I just wasn't thinking.
Yes. Switch him to Wombo. Wombo?
Yeah, who knows what he's
I don't
doing.
know what Wombo is.
We have no control over what he's doing. We're not switching into anything.
All I know is he's programming on Linux. So.
All I know is he's doing magic. That's what I think. I think he's a
Okay.
wizard, and he's just telling us he's doing that, but really he's just a wizard and magically getting things done. That's what I've decided. Because it just is too incredible.
Because you're weird.
No, I think it's just too cool. I think it's
Alright.
too fast. It's magic.
Okay. Alright, Wombo, you Wombo. It's first grade, Whimsy. The study of Wombo. I don't know that. It's not first grade here.
I mean, maybe it's current first grade. I don't think any of us.
Well, I know they're not teaching reading, writing, or arithmetic. I don't know what Wombo is, and I know double-digit programming languages. I mean, I programmed way, way back in the day when it was basic. But, because that was the only way we'd have games, we kind of had to make them. But, yeah, I'm not up to the modern stuff. I'm not gonna lie. But I know enough that I can generally follow what he's saying, and he appreciates that, so. So there's that. And then he's got all his Blender stuff he does. Knight, how dare you not know?
I'm thinking this might be a meme.
It probably is, because they flashed something at my Discord, but I'm doing this, so. You could actually make quite a bit of money doing basic now. Really? Yeah, judging by, what is a Commodore 64 as I get year older. TI 99. Actually, thank you very much. And we had to put our programs on cassette tapes. And that doesn't make me older. Thank you very much. I told you. I'm 29 again.
Because
4,000. I'll go with either. I'm comfortable with both.
when I was playing games, this is your influence, and there were cassette tapes. I kept being like, I have to rewind them or they're gonna break.
I know everyone's calling me old today. It's okay with you. That's right up there with, wow, you look great for your age. It just feels so good inside, right? It's like, wait a minute. I'll take the you look great. Do we have to add the qualifier? No, that's not what I meant. Yeah, right. You said it, you meant it. And live with it.
What's funny is when they're wrong about your age.
Yeah, they would be very wrong about my age. Ouch, I know, right? Tell you what, women give the worst backhanded compliments. And I am a female, so I feel I can say that. I'm just like, ladies, whoa, what is wrong with you? What is your malfunction that you would say something like that? Let's just say they don't say it to be nice, do they? I don't talk that way to people, but we all know there's girls who do. You sound very great and cute and sexy for your age. They'd follow it up with 10 years younger than your age. Up to 20 years younger, so I think I'm good. If you're gonna insult someone, get it right, right? Still, it doesn't feel good to hear, with all due respect. I had someone tell me how I needed to start using sunscreen to protect my skin, or it was going to make me look 10 years older. But I'm in the sun all the time. I found out they thought I was 30 years younger than I am, and I just laughed at them. I was like, that's very sweet advice.
How can you be 30 years younger than 29?
Because magic, my dear.
Clearly.
The magic of the whimsical wyvern. There you go. Don't think about the math too hard. You're not a math aspie today. Well, then if they followed up, yeah, you're not fragile. 30, impressive. Yeah. I'm just, part of it is when somebody's younger than you, they really have trouble judging. It's not as much of a compliment as it could be. It was very sweet that they were worried about my skin. I was like, I think my skin's doing just fine. Maybe I'll use sunblock someday. I've always told my kids they have to, so there you go.
I think sunblock is smelly.
It's itchy too.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Made you use it when you were little. Now if you get cancer, it's on you.
Yeah. I'm good with that, you know. I'll take the sunburn over the sunblock.
Do you burn really?
I've burned before, but it takes a lot.
Yeah,
And like
I don't
by
think
the
you've
time
ever...
by the time I'm there, it's
I guess that one time we got stuck where the hike had the wrong information about what was there.
one time at the beach. One time the water just ended up reflecting in just the right way. Yeah. Well, it's funny.
I think I'm the youngest here. Tomas, I think you could be right today. You could be. How does it feel to represent the young folk? You feel like you're up to it? Why don't you have a girlfriend gotten married yet is actually mean unless they are really old. Wow! That job used to be that. How? What if they're widowed? You don't know. Why would you say that? You could have somebody crying in no time at all.
I mean, what if they have a girlfriend? Or a wife?
What if they just think you're too nosy and they don't think it's any of your business, so they haven't let you know? Oh my gosh, wow. That's harsh. Are people saying that to you, Knight?
Poor Knight.
Hedgehog used to be that, yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry, your people are telling you that maybe? Or if the dad is a deadbeat. Well, I mean, I don't think most... If they're talking to you about a girlfriend, and getting married, they're probably not worried about a dad being in your, I mean, biologically speaking, that's probably not where they're going with that, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, it seems kind of, different subject.
I'm trying to wrap my head around how that quite works. Not happened to me yet. I have no idea. You are not the father.
Isn't that the show?
Jerry Springer show.
The thing is, why did they?
And Maury Povich. Oh, a lot of them were actors, but apparently some of them were real to switch it up. But yeah. Yeah. Especially when the tests weren't even that accurate yet. So it's like, you're going to go on TV and have these extreme reactions. It's for show because, yeah. I don't know how accurate those things are now, but they're supposed to be more accurate, I think.
Oh.
Is Suna the father? Ooh, yuck. Yuck. Ooh, that's a...
He never had a shot at fatherhood.
No,
We didn't let that happen. One set of kittens was enough.
he's a little bit of a eunuch. In honor of all the K-dramas we've enjoyed watching over the years, you know. We thought he'd enjoy that.
Wait.
No, it's a delicate topic. I made it light and fun and funny.
I mean, is it a delicate topic? Don't most people get their male cats and female cats fixed?
I mean, I don't know. Probably. It's not something I've really worried about a whole lot. He sings in the high section.
He does, he does.
He does. Wow, Hedge, stop thinking. I think he does notice every once in a while and he misses things, but you know. Like he'll look down there and he's just sad. I don't know how he would know. He was just a kitten. It's not like he ever had the chance to get used to the stuff. But I think on his instinctual level, he seems to be aware that something's not quite right there.
Kind of funny.
One of these things is not like the other.
He just makes the most confused face.
I know, it's so sad, but it's super cute too. Yeah, Hedge isn't allowed to think, apparently.
Don't worry, I'm not doing a lot of that today, Kenny.
I don't agree with that. Ah! The mouse keeps jumping. It's driving me insane. Ouch! Pretender? I have seen dogs do the same thing. Oh, I used to have the... You know what? Why haven't I seen that in years? We used to have the whole Pretender DVD set on DVD. The whole series. It was a fun series.
I don't remember that. I shouldn't have said that one.
I just realized I'm not... Probably haven't seen it in 10 years. Must have disappeared when we moved to this house from the other one. I guess one of the movers liked the Pretender. I haven't missed it in all this time, so I don't think it's that big a deal. It happens. I've seen dogs do the same thing. They look sad. Meow. Yeah, it is a little sad, but it's also really... I mean, it's for his own good. You wouldn't want him being tricked into false child support or something, right?
I have sort one time. where the lady was saying, "Go pay your child support to her cat."
Yeah. That's what I was thinking of. I'm like, what are you saying? Like, it's a cat. I know you think it's super funny, but it's kind of weird.
Same time, it was funny.
I don't know, your brother was showing me the meme where they were each going to show something to each other. She was saying I'm pregnant. He was saying I'm sterile. He's like, I think that is not a relationship that is meant to last. I'm like, I think you're right. I'm actually not sure what the plot of The Pretender is. Oh, insane. Hairballs is his only... Oh my gosh. The Pretender was a super genius guy that was stolen as a kid, and they had him go in and pretend to be different things, and he just... I mean, it doesn't sound that interesting when I'm talking about it, but it was a fun show.
Sounds kind of like City Hunter.
I mean, I kind of like, what?
It sounds kind of like City Hunter.
Oh, I mean, not... Maybe?
Just in the
Very, very different time period.
I'm sure it's very different than City Hunter.
Anime, right? No. Pretender had a real actor. Real people. No, I don't want to do all those. I was just trying to do the line. Sounds like a plot for an anime. Did she finish that drink? Which drink? The drink hedge, maybe? Quite a bit ago. I'm drinking a different drink now. Aww. Do it again, hedge fetch. Kitty, no. But it was the last of that particular item in the house, so she can't fetch if she wanted to. Although it is appropriate to tell a Wolfie to fetch. Just saying.
King said Kenny, yes.
Kitty, no. Kitty, yes. Yeah. Well, unless Kenny's funding stuff, I think that's it for that for a bit. Let's see. I don't waste my budget on such things. Unless they have a reason, like a recipe or something that I'm doing typically. But when I do, I get the really big bottle because I like to save money. So I'll get it on sale and I'll get the really giant bottle. Because it's good forever.
It really is.
It really is. It's a preservative, literally. It's not going to go bad. Kenny asks, who says you can't combine what?
I think Kenny is in a very different place. I'm not sure. I think he's gone to States.
I think he's talking about mixed drinks, but my point is I think we're out of whiskey.
Not anywhere I can find it.
Oh, I know I could get a little more out of the Jameson bottle, but I knew you couldn't. And I didn't want to anyway.
I gave my mom a little drink with a little bit of something. It was a coffee with some milk and sugar. The monk fruit allulose.
Ah, that's what I was like, I don't like sugar. Yeah, that's because it's nice and molassesy.
And
That's almost as good as molasses.
and a little bit of whiskey.
Yeah, it was very nice. Perfect even. But I knew she has trouble pouring, so I directed her to go to the almost empty bottle and use that. Which disappointed Kinney, apparently. I'm reading now to a whiskey. Kinney, you're insane. Tomas, you now realizing this? Lost it in something and I'm regretting, like the Canadians. Like the Canadians. Wait, what? Wait, what? How did Lost make you regret liking Canadians? Lost is not a Canadian. At least according to any lore he's put out that I've seen.
I mean, he's made the joke.
Oh, has he?
Because of the way he says certain words, his accent ends up similar.
He sounds like he's from Florida.
I agree. But Kenny thought he sounded Canadian. And some other people in his chat. Maybe there's some overlap in the way some of the sounds we make.
Maybe. Was it the toe? He isn't?
No, he's not.
What? What is this about a toe? I am truly confused.
I think when they start talking like in riddles, maybe ignore them.
I know you
really
think that because people come in and they're going, you know, Hedge just doesn't talk.
I talk. Sometimes. Oh. Oh.
Oh, yuck. Okay. Was it the toe? He isn't. What a boot in it. There's a famous drink with a human toe in it. Hedge, don't tell her to do what you do in your streams. I have no idea what Kenny is on. This is Whimsy Stream. Thank you very much. I thought you're actually drinking from the shoe or slipper of the lady is how that works, but I could be way wrong. And that is spicy stuff, but not going to be served here. Thank you very much. Hedge just got very quiet. He's like, what?
I don't want to know.
You
That's
don't
why
need
I get
to know.
quiet.
Just block your ears. You don't need to know a thing, Sweet Pea. There's nothing weird in the world. It's a beautiful place. It all makes perfect. It's very wholesome.
Wholesome's good.
I said 6 feet. Enjoy your energy. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Ah. I don't know where it would be, but it would not be here. I don't get that. That is not like a lot of things I can at least kind of get where people are going with it. That is not one that I've ever really understood, nor do I want to. Don't know, I think it is just weird, Hedgehog. It's a bit underwhelming. It depends on how much alcohol you have in you, I hear. And a little morbid. The toe is severed to the rest of the human. Okay, that's just why. You had to finish going there. You had to finish going there. See, I redirected it. I made it about the female shoe, and you just had to go there. Ugh. I give up.
Kitty's making it weirder.
Shock. I'm shocked and surprised. We do not condone eating body parts in this house. The rest is up to you, wherever you may be. Don't knock until you try it. That was obvious. Sounds like a Spanish thing. Kitty was implying I was weird. What night? No. What night? Kitty in the morgue. You don't eat it.
Tell them all the things you've done wrong, little hedge cat. You're too disgusted. Disgusted hedge cat, guys.
Oh my gosh. I just don't find severed body parts appetizing at all. I'm going to be really honest. Not a thing for me. You don't eat it, just like you don't eat the whole slice of lime and drinks meow. True. I'm sure the cat would eat the toe. I mean, that's like, do you eat the worm? I mean, you know, everybody has their own style. Oh my gosh. Meow, true. I'm sure the cat would eat the toe. The music does not fit this conversation. Bloody Mary the Worm, notorious. Oh, it's notorious. A bit hallucinogenic. Nutritious. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Sure.
You weren't thinking what you said, but what he said? That's incredible.
She reads minds, you see.
And then she says what they say.
Mm-hmm.
But like, tell the world. I know history. You're talking about history, right?
Hedgehog, avert your eyes. You're too young. Bloody Mary's eating beetle. She's always chewing beetle. I'm holding back on a joke. D's.
Historical figure, right?
What?
Mary.
Bloody Mary is also an alcoholic drink.
I know. I was making a joke for Tom.
Okay.
Because he seemed to think it was a bit adult.
Yeah, no. It is history. It is definitely history. Me, that is part of a song. Look at the catting time. Look at the time.
I'll get home.
Okay. You know where I keep mine? Nope. Oh, that'd be funny. Henry VIII. Henry VIII is some interesting history.
No.
If you look at the dresser by my bed and you open the door to the right, just tucked inside.
I couldn't see it. I did check there. And I wasn't putting my hand in and shifting stuff around.
Just turn on a light.
I did turn on a light. I couldn't see it with a light.
Okay.
And I know that you
Honey,
have everything
it's fine.
figured out. I wasn't messing with it.
Especially how he is depicted. Henry VIII has Henry VII has a lot to answer for. Are we just like going after the whole family? Eighth,
7th, 8th, no difference there. Same person.
get your boots.
Feet are a little weird with the hands.
Well, I mean, I think it's supposed to be shoes, but I could be wrong.
I just meant the way they're sized. Feels a little small.
I think I got most of the detail-y kind of areas. The rest of it is just like a bunch of tail, a bunch of ear, a bunch of... And I guess up here we got a little bit more of this color that I missed. Yeah, 3s, 9s. Yeah, that's all gonna be... There we go. She's kind of outlined now. Louis the Fourth. Apparently they don't publicly name any of their children Henry because of him.
That's where your tangle's out.
Why, thank you, my dear.
I'm not sure how they tangled because they weren't tangled when I undid your hair.
I don't know. Alright, I think that's actually a decent place to cut things off there. And then it's a matter of doing like shadowing and stuff and just getting the general color, but all of it's big patches of color now. I think all the small details are done, except for maybe like down in this spot. Let's give this the rest of it. That's the only place where it's really just small. Schmar. Cut things off like too much cuddles.
It's really soft. The
You know,
conditioner was nice on it.
I didn't use any conditioner, but thank you.
It feels like you used conditioner.
Just use straight soap. I was trying to clean up. I was so nasty when I got home from work today. And then I went out and I was working with the chickens.
It feels like you put something moisturizing in your hair.
Probably sweat.
Ew.
I'm kidding. I couldn't resist. I'm sorry. It's clean. It's clean. It's clean.
That's so
Oh, I'm kind of sorry.
You're more. You think it's hilarious.
She has hair. I have hair, yes. A little bit of it. Wouldn't you agree, Hedge? Just a wee bit?
It could be longer.
It could be like Rapunzel.
Yeah. Honestly, I think you could go there. Like Rapunzel.
There you go. So if any of you guys get stuck in a tower, you let me know.
I don't think that's how it works.
I agree. Sweat is the best moisturizer. It is hilarious. I mean, as long as it's actually clean.
I think Mom's the type to be told, I'm stuck in a tower and bring a ladder. She's smart like that.
I want to see her swing her hair up for us. It doesn't really work that way because my hair doesn't get caught on the avatar, I'm afraid.
I want to see if it will work, but it doesn't.
It doesn't. I've tried. I think that part's a little sad. Like it sees my eyes move.
I think hair might be hard for it to track though, because it's not really one solid body.
Yeah, I think so. I agree. That's my theory.
You want her to just swing her hair.
Talking about if I'm stuck in a tower.
He wants you to swing it up.
Yeah, I don't think it would work from this direction. But I could be wrong.
I think, if your hair is long enough to be swung up to reach the top of the tower, it's probably too heavy to be swung up like that. But, that's just...
Yeah.
My opinion. I'm happy for Kitty to find out.
What if you are stranded on a deserted island, the practical guide to boat building? She's strong. Then I just take a knife, I cut my hair off, and I have rope. There you go. Perfect. See? It's all good. I will survive.
Let's be honest, you might consider just moving into the abandoned island if it's habitable enough.
Depends on how tropical versus subtropical. If there's some decent water and food supply, I'm not picky.
Just settling. The rest of the team comes and you're just like, I'm happy.
Move on. I claimed this. Other people pay millions of dollars. I just ended up here naturally. She's strong. I can imagine Whimsy saying, just jump. You imagine very well. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You can do it. Don't be a baby.
Honestly, you can probably just get your grip on the wall pretty good and climb down, maybe.
Yeah, climbing,
I don't think Lost can, though. Seeing him climb down and peak has made me think maybe not. His navigation up is really good. His navigation down worries me.
Oh, dear. You know what worries me?
I'm worried.
When you think navigation's a problem. Although, you know who's the worst? Big sister.
Think?
Or navigation. Oh my gosh. Every time she decides to help me, I'm like... I taught you how to read a map, girl. Alright. God did not gift her in that direction. Was just thinking that. This was a chubby cat. Hedgehog interesting, was just thinking that. Well, it's cute. It's got, that's the hair, that's the little dress. I think it's more chibi, but I guess you could call it chubby. It's obviously dancing. Yeah, I think it is dancing for sure. I guess we should give it ears.
Lost navigation is fine, other than me navigating down. That's what I think. Or when he's telling me left or right. I always have to guess which one he's saying.
Neither one of you knows left from right.
I know, that's what makes it really interesting.
I meant about our topic, yeah. But if we want to say other stuff, it's pregnant or has a big butt. I meant about our no before the dress. Okay, well, a kitty with a big caboose. That's
Interpretation.
not where I was thinking, but you know, that's what floats your boat. All right, we got that should be the last of the ears. See, that's kind of cute. I just gotta finish. I'll have to decide if I'm finishing her hair or her dress first. Big butts floats like boat. I'm just thinking, you know, I really hate that this is where my brain is going, but I mean, if the bum is the part that's floaty, doesn't that mean the head is in the water dying? Wouldn't you rather something higher up would be what helps you float? Hedgehog is over 9,000. That's...
I don't see where Tom's coming from. This is worrying me.
I'm really struggling with this in my brain now, and I hate that. I
Welcome
really
back.
hate that.
Welcome back, Night. You
Welcome
have anything,
back.
you know, less?
I don't mind drowning. Okay, so are you saying that you have a big floaty butt? I mean, please don't share that if you do. I'm really not sure about this direction. But thank you for sharing.
No, not thank you. I don't want to know.
Okay. Wow. That was what you meant by higher up. I was thinking if somebody had more of fat tissue higher up on their body, like their chest, that might help them to keep their head above water better if that was what your flotation device was, as opposed to a bum, which might lead your head to be downwards, and your legs, if you're gonna come to that. But apparently that's, you know, anyway. Praising Whimsical. Oh gosh, that's my people word. Anyway, I was trying to delicately refer to females tend to have fatty tissue higher up. Yeah. Hi, baby. Yeah. Thank you, Sita.
Oh! That's yourself, little guy.
Phrasing whimsical. Being upside down ain't so bad, Perky. Australians does it all the time. Okay. I am aware. We're...
It's 9:15.
Thank you.
Okay.
Fighting.
No, it's not what it is.
That's what I decided it is.
Fair enough.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I got Kitty talking about he okay with drowning if big butt causes flotation and causes your head down. I just don't even know where to go with that. Okay, hold on. Meow Ball, hurry up. Arda will come in like the death. Your time is up, Lamau. She's here. Yeah, well. Now I'm messing up. So that'll take even longer. That'll make her happy. It'll give her joy.
Your cat somehow get himself so sensitive.
I know. How did he do that?
How? Oh, he's gonna join us.
Oh, goodness. He's welcome. It won't be long. He likes the kitty girl with the pink hair.
Bashful about it.
Yeah.
And his little toes turned away. Okay. Oh.
So, Arda. I don't like to be told what to do. That doesn't usually have the result she expects. She's still surprised every time. Cat sees action. Woof.
Woof, woof, woof.
Alright, here we go. I think that's the rest of the hair. I mean, on the top. That's kind of cute. And then it's going to be, let's see, 7. Okay, so it's going to be more white over here. I guess that's shadowing or shading or whatever.
He might just have white fur on her tail.
Maybe. And then I guess we'll just really quickly just give her like here. Then you're welcome for that. Kitty, you're in a mood. Woof! Anyway, look at the time. So then this will be the color over here, is what I was getting at.
He's bleeding innocent.
You said, I know I said top hair finished. Thank you. I am very aware of that right now. Thank you. Okay, so that'll be more like that kind of color. Oh, it's bothering me. I should have one more line to be even. I don't know why I care. And then pretending like nothing is happening over there. I don't plead innocent, never will. Matt Kinney needs a timeout to be reminded whose dream this is. I don't plead innocent, never will. Certainly not. For some reason now I wish I did have some whiskey. Anyway.
Find the rum.
Yeah, I hate rum.
Actually, I don't think we have any rum left.
No, we don't.
I mixed it up with the cinnamon.
It got used for baking. There we go. Okay, that's actually going to be really cute. You're right. So that's going to be white. Like, that's her tail, and that's the hair. And then it's going to have, this will be the dress. Kitty. Told you get more. Did she listen? I've been on the farm in the middle of nowhere, and I'm sure I'm not going to go on a liquor run in the middle of a stream either. And it costs money.
Kitty?
I don't see you paying for it. Run.
Kitty, you can do that run all by yourself.
Tell you what, you run to the liquor store and you drink for both of us. Remember, I like about a teaspoon and a big cup of coffee. Running doesn't cost money still. No, not in Florida.
No, not in Florida. No.
I value my freedom in my life. Thank you very much. Our store owners shoot first and ask questions second. You're lucky if the sheriffs get to you. I would not recommend that around here. Not here in San Francisco. Teaspoon, what are you, a baby? I told you, I just like a little for flavor. Moop, I hope you mean teaspoon of coffee. Teaspoon of coffee? No, heck no. I like my coffee nice and strong, thank you. I told you I don't really drink. I'm sorry to disappoint. There we go. Yeah. I like that. That's gonna be so cute. Teaspoon of coffee.
Sacrilegious.
Sacrilegious, I know. All right. Alrighty, guys. I drink tomorrow for you. Okay, Kimmy. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Love you, baby doll. Alright. I just need to find a toe that's not mine. That's such a darker joke when somebody works in medical. Just really dark. Anyway, I hope that everybody has a lovely evening. Tomorrow is my reaction day. I don't know if I'm brave enough to do a reaction day with you guys tomorrow. If you're going to be in that kind of mood, I'm going to have to think really hard about that. Go to Canada? Why would I go to Canada? Yeah? Why am I going to Canada? Not hard to have missing fingers and toes incidents, honestly, Kenny. You want Kenny to go to Canada. I don't want to see gore. He wants to drink with toes in history. I mean, there's this scene from, what was it, Dusk to Dawn? Oh my gosh, that's a throwback. Anyway. I don't think the audience is equipped for tomorrow. I don't think I'm equipped for tomorrow, but hopefully a good night's sleep. I'll wake up nice and fresh and ready to encounter the world in a positive way. All right, have a good stream, everyone. What? I mean, take care. Oh, wow. I was thinking of doing cool plants for my reaction stream tomorrow, but tomorrow is what game? Tomorrow is supposed to be YouTube reactions, but Kenny, you have me questioning my choices in life. I don't know. Maybe a game, maybe not. Minecraft is Friday. I just finished the game I was doing today, that's all. So I went back to this plants. It could be cool. All right, everyone. You have a good night. Bye-bye.